In a modest but well-lit room at Nairobi Hospital, a baby boy named Thomas was born, bawling loud enough to announce himself to the world. And maybe, just maybe, that wail was the first warning. His father, David, was a high-ranking Ministry of Health official. His mother, Catherine, a God-fearing peer counselor at Kenyatta University. They were the picture of success. Sunday bests, a bungalow in Langata, imported cereals in the pantry. Thomas? He had it all. Cartoon backpacks from Woolworths, lunch boxes filled with sandwiches instead of samosas, and a seat at Pioneer School in Maragua, where school meant suits, not strikes. But comfort, as we've learned, can breed restlessness. And Thomas, he wasn't cut out for the script written for him. By Form 2, the whispers began. A flare-up here, a missing textbook there. Then, boom! Expelled. Indiscipline, the school report read. Vague. Suspiciously vague. But the truth? Lost to time. Maybe it was weed. Maybe math was hard. Either way, the elite education train had derailed. His father, furious, tried pulling strings. His mother prayed with desperation that would melt stone. But Thomas, now calling himself Tomaso, had already tasted the itch of rebellion. And when he turned his back on it all, he didn't just walk, he ran. Straight into a slum. If Lanata was white picket fences and quiet streets, Kayole'S was a concrete jungle with the base turned all the way up. Tomaso stepped off the matatu with a backpack, a chipped phone, and enough teenage angst to power a small riot. But what he lacked in resources, he made up for in charisma, the kind that could get a hustler hired without a CV. His new mentor? Kevo Lumide, a local matatu tout turned gangster turned urban legend. Kevo's Facebook status the week before his death read, "If they shoot, I shoot back." A week later, his body was riddled with bullets. Tomaso idolized him, emulated him, and when Kevo handed him a job on a different route, Tomaso sealed the deal with a row of silver dental caps, an urban crown for Nairobi's rising outlaw. He loved flashing gang signs, his gold chains bouncing, but behind the swagger, a darker operation brewed. Tomaso wasn't just collecting fares, he was collecting fear. The matatu gig was a cover. The real money came from what he called after-hours errands, which turned out to be full-blown carjackings, armed robberies, and highway terror sprees that would make even seasoned cops flinch. Victims reported being dragged from vehicles, some shot in the leg for hesitation, others dumped in random estates, blindfolded and barefoot. One survivor swore he'd never forget the man's laugh. Raspy, metallic, with a glint of silver teeth under a hoodie. The Chafua Gang, as they came to be known, operated like a horror show on wheels. And Tomaso? He was the director, producer, and lead actor. By 2014, the police had taken notice. His name appeared on the DCI's Persons of Interest list. But he didn't lay low. Nah. Tomaso went full supervillain. He'd upload blurry selfies with captions like, "They can never catch me." And just to spice things up, he tagged DCI. Bold, reckless, inevitable. The 12th of March, 2014. The Limuru Road petrol station heist was supposed to be quick. Get in, grab cash, get out. But something went wrong. Panic, screams, a gun misfired. And the police response was faster than usual. The crew escaped, barely, but left enough clues to tighten the noose. Days later, after yet another robbery near South Sea, Tomaso's days officially became numbered. The victim lived and talked. The 14th of August, 2014, Buru Buru Shopping Center. Tomaso and two crew members walked towards an ATM, casually. No hoodies, no weapons drawn, just another payday. But in the shadows, detectives waited, silent, guns cocked. One officer whispered, "It's him." The trap snapped shut. His boys bolted. Tomaso didn't. Whether it was pride, arrogance, or slow reflexes, he stood his ground until the bullets answered. 13 shots. Chest, shoulder, head. The silver teeth shattered. The king of chaos fell. At 22 years, Tomaso's journey ended in a pool of blood, 500 meters from the same police post he used to taunt. The family fallout was biblical. His father disowned him, refused to bury him. "He is not mine," he reportedly told mourners. Langata Cemetery became his final home. No plaque, no framed photo, just red soil and silence. His mother, Catherine, buried her son with hands shaking and a heart torn in two. She kept visiting the grave, sometimes with her grandson, Sean, the boy Tomaso left behind. Locals say she talked to the headstone like it was still listening. In 2021, she died too. Some say it was diabetes. Others say heartbreak. Now, Tomaso's grave sits alone, tucked in a forgotten row of Langata's silent witnesses. No flowers, no candles. Lesson? It's not just about good families or bad neighborhoods. It's about choices.